This is Linda Lysakowski, and we're here with our quick tips. And today's question comes from a director of development who's been in her position for a while, and she's asking, I really want to know how I can advance in my career. How do I get ahead and move into a better position? Well, the answer to that depends a lot on what size organization you're working with. If you're in a single person shop and you're the only development staff person there are only really two opportunities for you to advance. One is to become the executive director, if that's what you have in mind. And many times development people do move into executive director positions. The other one would be obviously to transfer to a different organization that has a bigger staff. So now if you're already in a bigger organization, maybe you feel like you're sort of pigeonholed in what you're doing. Maybe you're writing grants and you'd really like to get more involved in other aspects of fundraising and branch out maybe into learning more about major gifts and about annual giving, or maybe you'd like to become a capital campaign specialist. So there are a lot of opportunities for advancement. There's staying within your own organization. In a big organization, you can easily move into a different position and eventually maybe become the chief development officer. If you're in a smaller organization, those opportunities are usually to become the executive director, to move to a bigger organization, or to possibly branch out into consulting. So all of these things are opportunities for you, and you have to really examine all of those opportunities and see which is right for you. But my best advice, if you're in an organization and you're kind of pigeonholed into doing one thing and you really want to branch out and do more, is to get as much education as you possibly can. If you are in a large organization, there's chances that you can easily get another position because most times people like hiring from within. So if they have someone and they know the quality of your work and they know that you're enthused and you're eager to learn, you'll have a really good shot at this. So you can do things like take on extra duties, maybe volunteer to help the major gift officer with some of her research, and that will get you an entree into maybe doing major gifts instead of just doing grant writing all day. So think about what your ultimate goals are. Now, for many of you, maybe you've set a goal that you would like to be a consultant sometime. And personally, I was in development all of 2 weeks when I decided my ultimate goal was going to be that I wanted to be a consultant. I knew it was going to be years away because I had a lot to learn. I was new to the whole profession, but I realized that I enjoyed the variety. And some people like working at one thing all day long or working for one organization or one type of organization. I personally much more enjoyed the variety, and I enjoyed the freedom of getting out and doing things with a variety of different clients. So if this is a way that you're thinking about advancing and you want to really get involved in consulting, I think a couple questions you need to ask yourself is, what am I really happy doing? Do I like being a generalist? Do I want to focus on one thing like capital campaigns or development planning or grant writing or strategic planning or board development? Or do I kind of want to do everything that revolves around fundraising and nonprofit management? And do I enjoy the variety of different organizations? Maybe I only enjoy working with churches or higher education or environmental groups. And so those are some decisions that you have to make when you're thinking about going into consulting too. But I would advise you, if you're thinking about consulting, to do some analysis of yourself. What's your personality like? And then also ask yourself, am I good at fundraising, but also can I run a business? Because being a consultant means you have to run a business too. So if that's your path to advancing in your career, I suggest you look at my course on consulting because it might help you answer some of these questions for yourself. We also talk about things like, how do I legally structure my organization? And do I want to work for another firm or do I want to have my own business? And how do I succeed at marketing my business? So there's a lot of questions, If that's the way you choose to advance in your career, I suggest you take that consulting course. If not, I have other courses that cover advancing in your career. But I hope you'll take a look at this, because I've never looked back, never for 1 minute regretted being a consultant in the last 30 years, never wanted to go back and work for another organization again, because I love what I'm doing and I get a lot of satisfaction, and I have such a variety of clients, and I've learned a lot of new skills, and I've learned from my clients, and hopefully they've learned a lot from me too. So good luck with your advancement in your career, whichever path you choose. And I'll see you in another quick tips and hopefully in one of my courses. Bye.